Good morning. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I'm up here. I'm going live from my phone, and I have to remember to keep my eye over here on the camera because a lot of times I be going live on my phone and my eyes be facing the other direction. People be like, "Why are you looking over there?" So I gotta remember to look at the light. But everybody, please come on in. Make sure you hit the like button, share the live if you like. If you like, feel free to share the live. But how is everybody doing today? I know some people might be off of work. I am off of work. I'm off of work today. Tomorrow on New Year's. I'm off the day after New Year's. So basically, this week I only have to work Monday and then Friday, and then don't have to go to work again to next Monday. So that's wonderful. I want to say also thank you to every single person who hit me up for my birthday, whether it was on YouTube, Facebook, IG, um, text messages. I had got some cash apps. I had got some super chats for my birthday. I want to thank everybody for supporting this channel and the other channels through this whole entire year. My other channel, I didn't start that one till I can't remember, May, April. I think April. So I wasn't on that channel a whole entire year, but this Times Prime Time channel has been around for over a year. So I want to thank everybody who's been supporting this channel for this year. And I'm looking forward to next year. I'm looking forward to everything we're going to do on this channel and my other channel, which is The Hood Table. I did comment from the Hood Table channel in the chat. So if you see that comment, all you have to do is click the little three dots next to the click the three dots next to that comment in the chat from the Hood Table, which was me, and click on it and go to channel, and then click subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you missed the live that we did over there last night, it was with hey Miss Hog, how you doing? You at lunch? Happy New Year's Eve, sugar. If you missed the live last night that we did on the Hood Table channel, you missed a great live. Um, on the Hood Table channel, it focuses a lot on my hood, the hood where I grew up, and people in my hood and news in my hood, hood news, regular news. But it also focuses on our community as a whole, our community as a whole, if you know what I mean. Other things as well too. But so the interview over there, and oh yeah, and the motto for the Hood Table channel is "Sisters from Another Mister." So normally you will always see on that channel me and a co-host, a friend, a relative, somebody. It could be my sister, my real sisters, because we are still sisters from another mister. So, and I ain't ashamed to say it. We got different, you know what I'm saying? We got well actually, I'm sorry. I have some sisters who are sisters from another mister. Then I have some sisters who are I have one sister who we have different moms, so that's my real sister. But most of the people that you will see on the Hood Table channel will be sisters from another mister, because that's our like model or whatnot. And last night it was my friend Kim and I. Kim and I used to dance together on the same dance team, the A Step Above the Rest hip hop line dance team. So she did the interview with me last night, and we interviewed Mark Nichols, which is a native of Omaha, Nebraska, my city. He now lives in Atlanta, Georgia. You might know him down there if some of you guys know him. If some of you guys live in Atlanta. But we did an interview with him, and also he is related to Gabrielle Union. We discussed the history of their lineage, called the Dozens of Cousins. Gabrielle Union is part of the Dozens of Cousins. For those of y'all who do not know, she was um Gabrielle Union is from Omaha, Nebraska. A lot of you don't know that. But the guy we interviewed yesterday is a good friend of mine. And again, related to Gabrielle Union. So we discussed their dozens of cousins, family, history, and everything last night. It was a really great interview. So and we discussed his book. He has a book called I'm on the Right Road Now, which you can get at Amazon, by Mark Nichols. So it was a really great interview. So thank you to everybody who tuned in last night. Um, I really do appreciate that. I really do. So again, I commented in the chat from the Hood Table channel, which is my other channel. So make sure you click on that link, go to that channel, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell. This Thursday, I'm going to say this last thing before I get on the topic of this actual live. But this Thursday, we are interviewing a clinical psychologist who is an expert on information of sexual trafficking, child trafficking, and sexual abuse within the African American communities. We're going to be on the Hood Table this Thursday, 9 p.m. So make sure you are there. Click the subscribe, hit the notification bell on the Hood Table channel. She goes around and gives seminars on that subject: sex trafficking, child trafficking, and sexual abuse within the African American community. This is going to be a great live. So it's a much needed conversation that a lot of people don't like to have. So make sure, again, that you subscribe to the Hood Table channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Now, as far as the live, the title to this live is There Are Three Sides to Every Story: His, Hers, and the Truth. And I'm sure most of y'all know who I'm referring to. It's been all over this sector of YouTube, this situation, this story, this, I don't even know what to call it, drama, soap opera, reality show with 7 stars. And I'm not gonna call him what Lady Snoop TV called him last night, but that was funny. I was cracking up. She called him because she did an interview with the guy that 7 stars is having a situation with. And at one time she called him Pyru. I don't even think she called herself, and she didn't even hear him when he said, "Oh, no, 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 do not call me Pyru. I'm not affiliated." Because Pyru is like a gang. It's like a gang. And it used to be really big, back in the day. But anyway, his name is Pyro. His name is Pyro, and at one time, Lady Snoop TV last night had called him Pyru. I thought that was so funny because I don't even think she caught it, but he did. He did. He was like, no, no, it's Pyro. It's Pyro. But anyway, people have been doing commentary on this, and I think I only spoke about it once or maybe twice. I didn't do a live on it. I just, said a little bit about it in a discussion. But the last thing I had said probably a week ago, I don't even remember what video it was on, but I had said how Seven, I remember when she was doing her dating, the online dating, and she was like talking to different guys, and she was doing it live on her channel. And I had said, I wonder, do these guys know that they are like live on YouTube while they're answering all these questions, some of them personal, some of them not too personal. And I wonder if they know that while they're Skyping or FaceTiming each other, that she has them on live on her channel on YouTube. And I was like, I would be like so not cool with that if it was me. If the situation was reversed and it was a guy and I'm thinking I'm talking to him, we having a one-on-one conversation, and I think I'm just talking to him and he's asking me all these questions about me, my life, what I do, what I don't do, all this kind of stuff. And then to find out later that he had me on live, like on YouTube or IG or Facebook or something like that, I would be like really upset about that. So I always wondered, did the guy know that he was live. And from the conversation that Lady Snoop TV had with him last night, I don't think he knew at first that he was live, and I don't know if the other ones did either because it was several different guys. But and I guess the dating site that he said they had met on was Facebook dating. And me personally, I swear to God, I didn't realize there was a Facebook dating site until like a week ago. I don't know why I didn't know. Probably because I'm usually on Facebook on my computer, and on the computer, on the side where it has like all the suggestions and groups and things like that, it don't have the Facebook dating on the website, but on your phone app, it has like Facebook dating on your phone app. So I didn't even know. I'm like, Facebook has a dating program where you can. So I checked it out. I'm like, hey, okay, 7 stars. Or Pyro said 7 stars of him met on the dating site on Facebook. So I'm on Facebook and I'm looking it up, and it asks you to type in your zip code or something so it can search for people in your area. And then I put in my little information looking for a man, whatever. And I started getting all these hits. And I'm like, looking at some of these people, I'm like, dang, I've been in Omaha all my life. I ain't never seen him before. Someone was really hot. Someone was really cute. I was like, ooh, he is handsome. Ooh, where he live? I'm like, I live in the hood, so I wonder if he lives nearby. But anyway, I did not know Facebook had a dating app until like a week or so ago. But anywho, the conversation that Lady Snoop TV had with him last night. Let me know what y'all think about the conversation. A lot of people has been discussing it and bringing it up, and me personally, as you can see by the title of this chat, um, I think there was a lot of truths and some lies in the story. Like, I mean, I don't know if y'all saw or if y'all were following Seven when she was talking to these guys on the lives, or her most recent videos where she was saying Pyro was stalking her and all this kind of stuff. He gave Lady Snoop some matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up on Instagram. Instagram. Matter of fact, what is Lady Snoop's hold on. Lady Snoop TV. Okay, I think I found it. Lady Snoop. Let me click follow. I wonder if she has to accept me first before I can see anything. Actually, there's 2 of them. Hold on, y'all. I'm on my computer over here. Okay, Lady Snoop TV. There's another Lady Snoop TV on here. That one only has 8 posts, so I don't think that's it. I think the other one I followed is right because it has 33 posts. And that does look like Lady Snoop. So I don't know if she has to. Well, it says following, but I don't see any. Let me see if she put it on her Lady Snoop TV. Let me see if she put it on her community, because he had gave her some. He called them receipts. He said he had receipts, and he said he was gonna give them to Lady Snoop, but I don't see them on there. I don't know if she took them down or not. Sometimes people put them receipts on their IG or on their community wall on YouTube and they take them down. I know VS is good for that. She is known for that. She'll put some good old receipts on her IG, and she'll give you like so long to look at it or copy it or download it or whatever you want to do to it. And then then she deletes it. But anyway, he had said he was gonna give her receipts of like how many times Seven had called him. Well, he alleges Seven had called him like in one day over 700 times. And I'm thinking 700 times, that's a lot of readout. I mean, her thumb has got to be like numb. Her thumb probably bruised and I mean red and bruised and numb. I mean, I'm not saying that he's totally lied about her ringing his phone off the hook, because hey, It happens. People get mad, they break up, or if they angry at you and they want to holler at you and you're not answering the phone, or if they stalking you, they gonna call you and call you and call you. But 700 times, I would love to see that receipt. And then he said in like 2 days, it was a total of 1,500 times she had called him. I'm like, come on now, Pyro. Come on now, 1,500 times. I'm That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of readout. And then he said that he had dropped his phone because he hasn't had a phone in a minute. I can't remember what he said what happened to his phone. I can't remember if he said he dropped it in some water or if I can't remember what he said he did with his phone. So she was calling him on a computer app or something. Hey Felicia Fee, how you doing? I'm just up here discussing Seven Stars and Pyro and trying to read between the lines, trying to figure out the truths and the lies, because all this stuff cannot be truth on both sides. I just don't believe that, especially when he said she called him 1,500 times. Now, he did also mention, and I've heard other people mention, other guys, her cousin, mentioned that Seven can be stalkish, and they were saying things that she had did to like her ex-boyfriends, flooding her ex's mother's house with a water hose in the window one time, and how guys had came to shoot up her car because all the stuff that she was doing. You said you didn't follow the story, so no comment. Man, it's a hot mess, a hot mess. I'm just like, wow, that's a lot. But my thing is, I think Seven's first mistake was honestly because it's like Seven has been dragged, she has been doxxed, she has been, I don't know if you want to call it humiliated, because when a lot of stuff came out about her and her youth and the death of her brother and her mom and her aunt in prison and all this kind of stuff, and her going to foster care and all this kind of stuff, I would say she was humiliated, because I'm sure she was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. But some people on here, when they get doxxed, they be like, yeah, it happened, whatever, it happened, this happened, that happened, but so I wouldn't say she was humiliated, but my point is she has been doxxed before, and a lot of information has been put out there for her before. So I'm like, when again, back to when she was talking to these guys online on the dating app, and she was live, and I was saying, I wonder if these guys knew that they were live. From what Pyro was saying, it was like it sounded like he didn't know that he was live. Like he was saying, man, I don't know what she did that stuff for. She had me on the YouTube, and she had me, and she was trying to get clout and woo woo woo, clout. I don't know, I wouldn't call it clout as far as speaking to a guy by Skype or by FaceTime and having it on a live YouTube video chat. I wouldn't say she was getting clout, but clicks and views definitely. Clicks and views definitely. But the fact that you've been doxxed before, yeah, the fact that you've been doxxed before, like seriously doxxed before, I would think twice about having somebody on FaceTime with me, or while I'm live and I'm asking them all these personal questions, and they thinking that we the only two talking or having a conversation, and all the people in the chat was talking about the guys and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm like, I could never do that, and I would really hate if somebody did that to me. If I'm on the phone talking to a guy and we chopping it up and having a conversation, where you want to go, when we gonna hook up, when we gonna do this, what you doing now, all that kind of stuff, and you guys out here in the YouTube world and everywhere else is watching without my knowledge. But anywho, I can't say 100% sure that the guy didn't know, but that's what he was making it seem like he didn't know. But anyway, I think her first mistake was that. you dating and it's live, and you putting this guy basically is putting his tea out there when he's talking to you, even if he's not saying anything too important or too personal while you had him live when they didn't know they were live. But you put the information out there that you were dating these guys, and then you put the information out there about what happened after you dated and what went on when you dated and what they did and what they didn't do and woo 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 woo. And then when they found out, like, and he claims that she was calling and harassing and stalking and called him over a gazillion times and 700 times in one day and 1,500 times in 2 days, and calling his mama, his friends, hitting people up on Facebook, behind the scenes, his ex girlfriends. I mean, I've seen the lies when she was saying, oh, his ex girlfriend is mad. Oh, his ex girlfriend this, or oh, his. I'm like, why is you talking to his ex? Like, right? I'm like, why? And now this man is dogging you and dragging you and talking about your little one bedroom, one room efficiency apartment, talking about your weight, your skin, talking about you got lip injections, talking about you crazy, you a stalker. I mean, it's like, do people be like asking for stuff to happen to themselves? Or do they even care? Like, I get the feeling sometimes that people don't even care of the possibility of them maybe being humiliated or dragged on YouTube because they can still get a click and a view out of it. Like, is this one of those money on the flow type of situations like Pastor Jay Wilson says, or brother Jay Wilson says, money on the flow thing? Like, did she know that it was a possibility that he might eventually have a interview with somebody on YouTube? Because she claims that he promised that he would never interview with nobody, and she did say several times on her YouTube channel that he would never interview. He would never interview. And what cracked me up the most was how he said um she acted really uppity and like nose in the air type-ish, like I don't know, like she was God's gift to earth or something. This is not my, this is not my feelings on Seven. I'm just going off of all the things that he was saying, and I'm not saying exactly the word for word. But if you watch the interview on Lady Snoop TV channel, you can, agree, or where I'm coming from with some of the stuff that I'm saying. But so I might be misquoting a few things, but you guys get the gist. And I can see where he's coming from because she kind of talks like that. Like, people was like before thinking she was like a valley girl, and because she talks like, like, valley girlish, but she says that's how they talk down there. But I don't know, because I know people from Cali. I got family who've been in Cali for years, and they don't talk like that. They talk normal. But maybe in her neck of the woods or on her block, they do talk like that. Really, like, I don't know, like airy and stuff. Like, they're rich and famous and fly around on private jets all the time and talk to guys named Pyro on Facebook dating app. You know, who child? But yeah. But I'm like, some of the stuff that she was saying about him, I can believe some of the stuff that she said about him. Like, she talking about he ate. He claims he didn't eat. You know what I mean by eat? Y'all read between the lines, because I'm not going to say exactly what I'm trying to say, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. She claims he ate, and he claims he didn't eat. And she claims that they were together for, I don't know how long did she say, like a month or something. He claims they were together for like 2 weeks. She claims he's stalking her. He claims she's stalking him. I mean, what do y'all believe? If y'all been following the Seven Mess on her channel, and watching the videos of her talking about this guy and dragging this guy, Pyro, who's in a motorcycle gang. Well, I wouldn't say motorcycle gang. A lot of them don't like to be called a gang, but it is, it is what it is. I have friends in motorcycle biker clubs, and we call them out here motorcycle gang. But anywho, and then he claims after only his story was kind of wavy, kind of wavering on certain topics when he was talking about like how many times he had been to her house. Um like he couldn't remember at times. Well, I think I went over there twice, maybe no more than 4 times. No, but like how many times you went over somebody's house, especially if it was only a few times. Now, if it was 3, 4, 5, 6 months y'all been dating, I'm sure you could say exactly how many times you've been over somebody's house. But if it's only been a few weeks and you went over there in the last few weeks, I know how many times I've been over somebody. I know how many times I've been to the grocery store in the last week. Like you just know those things. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know about that. But I think he's lying on the parts that they didn't have any kind of relations with each other. Like he's saying they didn't kiss. He's saying um uh what did he say? No, he said they didn't do anything. They didn't have any relations. He didn't eat, even though she claims he ate. And it's like, I don't know. I don't believe, like, if she is really infatuated with him like that, and it's only been a few weeks, he's only seen her a few times. They didn't have no kind of relations. It just don't add up. To me, it just don't add up for her to be acting like this. I think he's dragging it out. I think she's dragging it out. I think, she's doing it for the clicks and the views, of course, because the thing is, like a lot of people are saying, if this guy is really bothering you, like you say he's bothering you and he's slashing your tires and all this kind of, why are you still talking about him on YouTube or any platform? Like, I'm in a got a restraining order and went on about my life. And that's the same thing I'm questioning him about. Like, somebody had commented in the chat on Lady Snoop TV's interview last night, or was it last night or 2 days ago? I can't remember how. I think it was last night or 2 days ago. I don't know. But Lady Snoop TV's interview, they had said in the chat, like, why don't you call or go to the cops? And he's like, well, because I don't go to the cops. And I'm like, dude, she's saying on YouTube that you destroying property, you vandalizing property, you slashing tires, you stalking her, you calling her, you doing this and that. You said she didn't called you over 1,500 times in 2 days, like in a few days. If a guy called me over 1,500 times in a few days, and I'm come on now. I'm gonna be like, I didn't have stalkers over the years. I didn't have stalkers. I didn't had some crazy guys in my lifetime. I didn't had some things happen. I didn't learn from them. And I did my restraining orders and I did call the cops and I let all my family members know, all my relos, all my cousins, especially my guy cousins, what the situation is, change my phone number, all this kind of stuff. They like, why won't you change your phone number? And he's like, well, that's when he kept talking about his phone. It's broke. He dropped it. It fell in some water. The toilet. I don't know what happened. He ran it over with his bike. I can't remember. But they was like, well, why won't you change your phone number? And that's when he was like, she's actually calling me on an app, like a phone app, like on the computer or something like that. And I'm like, so why don't you delete? I don't know anything about this computer phone app or nothing. But still, if somebody's calling you that many times, why? And then he was saying, I'm not gonna change my phone number on my phone because money comes into that phone. But she's not calling you on your phone, she's calling you on a phone app. So I mean it just sounded kind of, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, would you change your phone number if somebody called you 700 times in a day? I mean, what would you do? And this is what he's alleging. You said always end up in a money grab. Yep. Yep, fee always, always. It's like some people put so much information on here for clicks and views, like so much information, and then it backfires. It like backfires, and that's why I was like, dude, did she have any idea that he might potentially do an interview? Because even if she say that he's lying about things on there, he's still dragging the mess out of you and making you look very bad. He's making you look very, very bad. And how many times does it take for people to make you look very, very bad on this platform before you like okay, maybe this ain't the right route? Or is it like I said earlier, is this a money on the flow thing? Like money on the flow, money on the flow. Like Brother Jay Wilson says. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on the whole situation. I think, it's his story, her story, and the truth. And I think they both telling some lies and some truths. I really, really do. Um, but again, she claims she put a restraining order on him. He claims he ain't never been served. We done heard that before on YouTube in this sector many times. People claiming they done served somebody, claiming they done got restraining orders on them, and then come to find out ain't nobody been served, ain't no restraining order. They still running their mouth, bumping their gums 1,000 miles a minute on YouTube, talking and dragging the person that supposedly got a restraining order against them. And she claimed that she had a restraining order. He claims he didn't never get served. So I don't know. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hey Miss Sislo, hey love. But yes, happy new year, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. And again, thank you to all the birthday shout outs last weekend. Super chats, the cash apps for my birthday. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Ooh, am I out of focus? There we go. I really do appreciate it a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very, very, very much. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to hear what you guys had to say about the situation. What do you think, about the situation or whatnot? Oh, and this morning, VS done went and met up with somebody who she never met up with before on YouTube. Is she still live? Hold up. Hold on, let me see. Oh man, oh, and QB's channel, he got a strike on his main channel, so he's on his backup channel. He was talking ish on his channel this morning about Lockheed, and Lockheed was talking ish about him on VS channel. Oh my god, it was going down early in the morning. I'm like, people get up early in the morning and just be going in on YouTube, like drink some coffee, make some eggs and some sausages and bacon and some pancakes when you wake up in the morning. Not going off on YouTube, but it's entertainment. It's entertainment. But let me see. She was on the Beef Watch. Yeah, the Beef Watch channel. I mean that I'm quite shocked. I'm quite surprised. No, she was on the VS Nation. Susla. Susla. Hold on. I'm going to her video on let's see. VS. Yeah, she's on the VS channel. She's live. She's still live. This girl named Kiki. I can't remember her. I think her real name is Kiki or Samantha or something like that. But they are live. Kiki jumped in VS chat this morning. I guess she been calling VS her girlfriend. And VS is like, why you keep calling me your girlfriend? And she's like, because you are my girlfriend. You're my girlfriend, and I want to hook up with you, and I want to meet you. And I told my man, but I told him it's just gonna be me and you, and not me and us. And no. So anyway, she invited her on her chat this morning. She invited her on the StreamYard on the live this morning. This mess was so funny. I think the live is over because it's just spinning. Yeah, and it's the amount of people watching then dropped down. So I think the live is over that VS did this morning. But she was in the chat, so VS invited her, sent her the link so she can get on the StreamYard, and the girl was up there like, I don't know if she's infatuated with VS, if she's really in love with her, but she's like, you're my girlfriend, I want to meet you, I want to do this with you, and da 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 da. So she invited VS to her house. Everybody in the chat, VS, don't go, don't go. That could be the police. She could be a process server, because you know people been trying to serve VS for like almost a year now. People been trying to, like, several people, not one, but several people has been trying to serve VS for like forever. So some people was like, don't do it, VS. It's a process server. It's the po-po. You know, don't do it. Don't go to her house. This one lady jumped on the line and she called VS. No, she jumped on the StreamYard, and it seemed like she was crying, like she was breaking down. I don't know if she was playing, y'all. I don't know if she was playing. I don't know if she was faking. But oh, Miss Sislo, did you see that? Oh, you said take a Xanax. But this lady, she was like, no, VS, don't go, please, don't go. I mean, I was like, I was getting my life. I was like, hold the press, hold the press. She was like, no, don't go, VS, don't go, please don't go. And I'm like, what? And VS was like, why y'all tripping? I can take care of myself. I can handle myself. I'm like, is VS really about to go meet somebody? Because the thing about it is, everybody always make jokes about VS not meeting up with people, not coming out of her house, staying locked up in her house, like what do you call them people who stay in their houses all the time? I can't remember what they call them. But and keeping her kids locked up in the house and don't let them out for sunlight, and they always talking, stuff about that. And for her to go meet somebody, well, actually she didn't go to their house. She did change her mind about that, and she said she's not going to the house, but she told her she would meet her at Mickey D's, or yeah, I think it was McDonald's where they met up. And she went and she met her at McDonald's, and I was like shocked, because I'm like, what? But I guess she really didn't feel like this person was after her, or had some kind of vendetta against her, or was trying to serve her, or the cop on the low, or she didn't feel any sense of, you know and that's, not to go. So she went and they did a whole full live, and the girl was all on VS shoulder, and I'm like, VS. That girl said she got a man, but what they got to do with us? I'm like, well, damn. You on YouTube, your man in the background, your daughter in the background saying, sorry, your daughter in the background. Your daughter in the background saying, what's her daughter saying? Don't go. Or her daughter was saying something in the background. Like, her daughter, I think she didn't want her to go, but she ended up going anyway. Trina, you said, Lord, I'm trying to understand why Shireen went up there. I'm like, I was getting my life this morning. I'm off this morning. So I got up this morning and I was checking out my videos that I did last night on my other channel. Matter of fact, I'm about to comment in here again. Okay, the comment that I just put in from the Hood Table, that's my other YouTube channel. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on the Hood Table channel, please and thank you. And if y'all done seen the Hood Table in your chat, it is I. A lot of people know that's my other channel, but some people don't. But the Hood Table is my other channel. It is I. And I I got up early this morning and I was getting my life. I was like, what the in the entire and then QB's channel got a strike because of the photo. I don't know if it was the photo of Wiley. He had a VS said it was a naked photo. I can't imagine him putting a naked photo of Wiley on his channel or semi naked. I don't know what it was, but QB got his channel striked. So he's using his other channel and he was over there just going off on VS and lady lockhead lady this morning, and I'm like, mm-mm. These people getting their channels striked left and right. Rico just had his channel strike for showing his peen again. Like, how many times you go get your channel strike over doing the same stuff? Why, if you want to show your peen on YouTube, I mean on social media, or there's websites out there. There's a whole bunch of websites out there where you can get paid to show your peen. There's websites out there. Or get what's that other Instagram, that other web, that platform that a lot of people be going on, I can't remember right now, but you know, the other platform that people go live on when they don't want to go on YouTube, and you got to pay $2 or $5 or $10. I'm like, can't you do that over there without getting a strike or getting in trouble or something? I don't know. People, content creators in 2020, we have to start taking our platforms a little bit more seriously, especially if you're one of those people who YouTube is supposedly life, or it pays like the majority of your bills. We need to start taking our channels more seriously now. My channel don't pay the majority of my bills. I'm like a Jamaican. I got like 5, 11, 10 jobs. So my channel does not pay the majority of my bills. Hopefully one day it will, though. But I will not quit working because I like my 401k. I like my 5 weeks of vacation and PTO every year. You know, I like the stability. I've been in my job for 7 years, so I'm not going to quit for YouTube. I don't care how many thousands I might potentially receive every month from YouTube. I'm not going to quit my day job. I'm not going to stop slinging cakes. I'm still going to be a personal custom cake decorator. I'm still going to be doing my thing. But, as far as 2020, I'm not the type to do like New Year's resolutions or things like that. I'm not the type to go around YouTube and apologizing for things that I might have done wrong to other content creators or subscribers like some people are doing. I understand some people, might want to make amends with people on YouTube after getting into it and maybe dragging each other for certain things and stuff like that. But I'm like, you didn't got paid for the content. You didn't got the clicks and views. You didn't got the coins. You didn't got the bag for them videos. And they still up. So I'm like, it's not like you can erase what happened, what you did already, but I get it. Some people don't want to go into the New Year's beefing and things like that, but I'm telling you, the beefs ain't gonna stop. It's just gonna be with somebody else. It's just gonna be someone. So that's why they call it the beef sector or the Section 8 sector. Our sector, because people are always beefing. They're entertaining us with their beefs, and people be eating off of their beefs because people be doing commentary off of all these beefs. So, everybody gets to eat at the supper table at the same time when that bell rings and supper is ready. Everybody gets to eat at the supper table because we all be eating off of these beefs, even though I know a lot of the times they get kind of draining. Then they eventually get kind of boring. Then eventually you're like, okay, next. Can we move on and quit talking about the same thing for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. But anywho, people still eating off of it, so we can't complain about that. But as far as content creators, in 2020, if I was to make or somebody was to ask me um about a New Year's resolution as far as YouTube goes, I would definitely say I'm going to make sure I start doing more content that people can use, which is the purpose of the Hood Table channel. My other channel that I started a few months ago that I'm trying to get everybody to support, the Hood Table channel. I commented in the chat a few times, so you can click on the Hood Table comment, and you can go to that channel and subscribe and hit the notification bell. For those of y'all who came in late to this live, we had an interview on there last night. Um, Somebody who's locally from my hometown here in Omaha, Nebraska. We interviewed them last night about their book and about their family, the Dozen of Cousins. It's a really large, like one of the largest families here, one of the largest Black African American families here in Omaha, Nebraska, who Gabrielle Union is related to. So it's the Bryant Fisher family. Gabrielle Union again is part of that long line, that lineage. So yeah, we were discussing their family and their history and their background and things like that last night. Thursday, this coming Thursday at 9 p.m. on the Hood Table channel. So make sure you subscribe to that channel. The Hood, not the, is the DA, the Hood channel. We're going to be interviewing this clinical psychologist. She's going to be speaking to us. She goes around and she does seminars on sexual trafficking, especially child trafficking. And also sexual abuse within the African American community. We're going to be doing an interview with her Thursday night. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, so you can make sure you receive the notification for when we go live doing that interview. It's a much needed conversation that not too many people hit on. Not too many people like to discuss a lot of things that people sweep under the rug within the African American community, in my community, and in a lot of other communities. So something like this to me hits really close to home because a lot of people I know, a lot of people in my family and friends have been sexually abused within their own families. And a lot of people just slide this stuff under the rug. No charges are ever brought against anybody. Um, the family member still comes to all the family reunions, the birthday parties, the picnics, the barbecues, the holidays, the spades and domino game nights. The family members still come around the children that they abuse. Nobody does anything about it. So, this is a much needed conversation that we need to have. And again, we're going to be doing that on the Hood Table channel, my other channel. So again, subscribe to the Hood Table, DAHOOD Table. And we are also on Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, either on this page, Tanya's Primetime TV, or the Hood Table Facebook page. I have two different pages. The Hood Table and Tanya's Primetime TV on Facebook. That's the same thing for Twitter, and that's the same thing for IG. Both of the channels also have Twitter accounts, IG, and Facebook. So you can follow me on all four platforms on each one. But definitely make sure you follow the YouTube one and the Facebook. On Facebook, I post, upcoming stories that we're going to be talking about, discussions, interviews, all that kind of stuff. So again, make sure you follow me on the Hood Table, Facebook, YouTube, IG, Twitter. Please and thank you very much. And make sure you tune in Thursday night and share the link. It's already scheduled, so you can go to the Hood Table. You can click on share on that upcoming live. You can click on share. You can share it. Tag certain peoples on Facebook, share it on your YouTube community tab if you have over 1,000 subscribers. You can share it on your community tab if you have your community tab yet. I mean, already share it on IG, share it on Twitter, share it wherever, because especially if you're African American and you're in that community, you might want to tune in to this and get some helpful information, or information that we can use, that we can disperse throughout our community or to our family, or things like that. So I'm really looking forward to this interview. This lady, like I said, she does large seminars on this. She's like an expert on this topic. So I definitely would love for you guys to tune in to that interview Thursday night, 9 p.m. on the Hood Table channel. So with that being said, I'm almost losing my voice here. I can't tell if you can tell, but I'm almost losing my voice here. So I'm going to jump off of here and try to enjoy the rest of this day. I know a lot of people probably have some really big plans for tonight, as do I. The same place I was on my birthday at my cousin Tiffany's house, where we had the birthday party, where I went live from the birthday party for me. Um, we're gonna be over there again tonight, and I will be live later tonight from our little New Year's Eve shindig or whatnot. We're gonna be over there clowning like usual. You know, when you're from the hood, as some of you are, you tend to have a lot of fun when you get together with your family. It's like lit the entire time. So I love my family. I love my community. I love where I'm from. So hopefully you are too. No shame in the game that I grew up in the hood, still live in the hood. Thus, the conception of the Hood Table YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Um, but anyway. So you guys, whatever you do tonight, whether it's going out or kicking it with your fam, staying at home, going out for dinner, going to a party, whatever, just please be extra safe. If you are driving, I mean, if you plan on drinking, please get a designated driver, or give somebody your keys. Don't fight, don't argue over it. Don't tell people, kind of convince them you can drive home. Um, or spend the night where you are. If you're with somebody that you can trust, like your family member or friend, spend the night where you are, or just kick it at home. If you know you want to get turned all the way up, just kick it at home. The best parties happen at home. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just please be safe. I do not want to hear about anybody in this sector on YouTube, period. Anybody on or off YouTube, you know, having an accident or dying or killing somebody or seriously injuring somebody tonight, when a lot of accidents happen on New Year's Eve. So anyway, with that being said, I hope everybody has a blessed New Year's Eve, and I hope we all be more focused on our channels, our platform, our content that we are bringing across on our channels. And sometimes it's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna say sometimes. It's cool to gag and roast and all that on here. It's so cool, and it's very entertaining at times. So no shade, but sometimes it don't hurt to bring across other content on your channel, whether it's comedy, whether it's knowledge, whether it's a craft, a talent. um it's cool. It's cool to turn it up, and sometimes turn it down, sometimes give it a twist, give it a spin. A lot of people in this sector are so darn creative, so darn creative. So let's continue to support everybody, um so that we can receive support, and continue to work on our channel so we can flourish on YouTube. And if that's what you want to do, if that's your goal, on YouTube. But again, be safe tonight, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, The Hood Table. The Hood Table. I'm going to comment one more time, just one more time, under The Hood Table on my computer to my left. So there's the comment. All you gotta do is click the three dots to the right of the comment. go to the channel, click subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure you tune in Thursday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for our interview with the clinical psychologist. Her name is Sheila Kirksey, who does seminars on sexual trafficking, child trafficking, and sexual abuse within our African American community. So again, be safe. Be safe. Have fun. And many blessings to you as we go into the new year. It's 2020. It's all about 2020 now. Leave all the past in the past, and it's time to move forward. So, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm about to get back in this bed probably. I got up early this morning, like I said, got my entire life on some of these YouTube videos, made breakfast, nothing big, sausage, eggs, and biscuits, nothing big. And I want to chill out and watch some of y'all on YouTube for the rest of the day, I suppose, and watch a little bit of Netflix. We do have an upcoming topic, which will be on Kevin Hart's Netflix documentary season 1. If y'all haven't watched that, it's really good. Netflix, Kevin Hart's documentary. I think it's titled "Don't F Up Now" or "Don't F Up," something like that. Don't F up now or don't F up anymore. FUCK. But it's really good. So we're gonna be doing commentary on that as well. And that's on the Hood Table channel. So on the Hood Table channel, it's going down over there a lot. There's a lot of videos already over there for those who are not subscribed to the Hood Table. So again, have fun tonight. Be safe tonight. Drive safe. And I will see you guys tonight. If not tonight, I'll see you in 2020. Nigga. I had to say that. All right, you guys, I'm out. Deuces.